How you feeling, Murphy? Just knocked out 8.5 miles. Why, you may be wondering? Because I love to run. There are many reasons why I love to run. I started running during my sophomore year of high school. Since then, I've consistently ran basically every other day, and that's accumulated to about 3,000 miles. I've realized how many benefits that come from running. I'm actually signed up to run my first marathon in October 2021. So the first reason I love running is because it's better than coffee. Running just gives you that natural energy boost that caffeine doesn't really give you. Getting out of bed and just moving your legs as the first thing you do every day, it wakes you up, and I find, especially doing it before like class or doing it before work, it wakes you up and I'm not tired. Whereas I find that if I wake up and I don't do any exercise at all, I find I'm super groggy, and I feel so much better when I just start my day with a run. The second reason I love running is because it's almost like a form of meditation. It allows you to get some solitude and just kind of get away from the world, get away from your phone. And it just gives you some time just to have your thoughts to yourself. Like, you don't have to think about anything. You can just go out, run. You don't have to listen to any music, any podcast or anything. And sometimes I really especially enjoy just going on a run after a long day of work or a long day of class where I'm just busy all day, and I come home, just go for a run, and once I get started running, my mind goes blank, and it seriously feels like it goes by in a blink of an eye. The third reason I love running is because it's taught me self-discipline. Sometimes it really is just extremely difficult to get out and go for a run, especially if you're tired or it's still dark out, or maybe it's winter and it's super cold or it's super windy. The hardest part is just getting up and getting started. The one thing I've always told myself is there are so many harder things you could do besides going for a 3 or 4 or 5 mile run. Like, I'm just lucky to be able to even use my legs and be able to run and do what I love every day. The fourth reason I love running is because it undoubtedly boosts your self-esteem. If you consistently run, you are consistently going to feel better and better about yourself. You're gonna feel better about your appearance. You're gonna feel better about your strength. The runner's high seriously makes you feel like you're better than everyone else, and it really is a great feeling. The fifth reason I love running is a pretty obvious one. There are many physical benefits of running. I've noticed that really any ordinary daily task becomes easier when you're in good cardiovascular shape. You can go up like 3 flights of stairs and you won't be out of breath. You can walk like all day long and your legs won't even feel tired. Physically, you just become more agile, stronger, and you can just endure so much more. The sixth reason why I love running is because I've noticed that since I've started, I rarely get sick. Back in like elementary school and pretty much all the way through junior high, I would regularly get strep throat every single winter. Every single winter I would get this gnarly cold. And now I seriously cannot even remember the last time I got sick. There undoubtedly is some sort of correlation. The seventh reason I love running is because of the sense of community that there is revolving around this sport. I think there's just this understanding in the running world where people just kind of know, people understand the pain that other runners are going through. And for instance, where I see this community is at road races. I've ran one organized half marathon before. I remember the one thing that just surprised me was how many fans were there just cheering people on. Like, at least every quarter of a mile you would see someone with a sign, or it is one of the most encouraging things ever, and it just gives you like the willpower to run so much faster when there are people cheering for you. The eighth reason that I love running is because running just allows you to see the world. It's amazing how many like little nooks and crannies you can discover just like even a quarter a mile away from your house, like new neighborhoods, new roads, new areas. I honestly think running is like probably the best way you can learn the lay of the land around you, especially if you're in like a new area. When I moved to a new city to go to college, I learned the area like so fast. Like, I have ran 15 miles in every single direction, west, east, south, north of my college campus, and now I know like every single street name, where every single landmark is. You can learn the geography around you so easily just by going for a run. The 8th reason I love to run is because of that post-run meal. I think all runners can relate to me and vouch for me when I say that the food you eat right after a run tastes 10 times better. One of my favorite post-run breakfasts is some cheesy scrambled eggs with spinach, avocado toast, and a nice big bowl of Greek yogurt with fresh berries, and of course an iced coffee to wash it all down. Last but not least, the 10th reason I love to run is because I sleep like an absolute baby. I've noticed on the days that I don't get a run in, I just feel a bit more restless and I can't get to bed quite as easily. But especially on those days when I do longer runs, like 8 or 9 miles, I literally fall asleep as soon as my head hits the pillow. I will sleep 8 hours straight. And the moment I get up, I just feel amazing and ready to tackle the next day and probably another run. So there you have it. 10 of the many reasons that I love to run. Comment down below some of the reasons you also love to run. I'd love to hear them. Subscribe and let me know if you'd like this type of video. More to come in the future. Peace.